So in this video, I show you guys how to make good profit with binary options, even after losing multiple times. Let's go. Hey, what's up traders? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another trading session. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Warren, and in this channel I show you guys how to trade binary options slowly, effectively, and safely so that you don't lose your entire investment. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so as always by smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and ringing that notification bell so you can be notified for more videos just like this. With that said, I know trading is really tough and there is no way around it. You will have some losses. And in this video, I show you even with some losses, you can still bounce back from it. But be warned, I don't recommend the methods I show you in this to make sure that you're not just putting investments out there and using your entire balance like I'm about to show you. That's only if you're 110% sure that the signal and the investment you're about to enter is going to be going in your favor. Because if it doesn't, guess what? If you use your entire investment, then that's it, guys. You have to start over again. And I wouldn't want that for you guys. So by all means, if you can, avoid trading in this manner. But just for your entertainment, hope you guys enjoy it and learn something from this video. Let's go. All right, guys. So as always, we are using pocket option here. And let me go ahead and mark the screen for you and show you how this strategy works. So basically, we are using the stochastic oscillator, RSI, and a moving average. And I'm going to show you guys the settings right now on screen. So if you want to pause it and write this down, you can. But let me show you how this strategy works. It's really simple. It's definitely based off of technical analysis, and even with 3 indicators, you will see that I'm only using this as a guide. I will switch between candles and candle time frames, I should say. So right now we're at the 1 minute, but I will be using the 5 minutes also to mark my levels, my support and resistance levels. And that's a good way of marking your levels, is going in a higher time frame, even like an hour candle, which I have not done. I didn't really need to do anything past 5 minutes, but you can do a 10-minute, 15-minute candle to mark up your support and resistance levels and get a more accurate position there. But you know, even 1 minute is fine. It's just sometimes when you see your candles are too busy, the chart is really has a lot of wicks and it's up and down too many times, or even, you know, like in this one right here, you see like, you may look at this and is this a ranging market? Is this going up or is it going down? And that's really primarily why we have a 50 moving average here. It's just to show you guys the trend of the market. So that's not really anything but that. There's no crossovers or anything to use with that. It's just a guide to show you if you can't determine if the market's going up or down or ranging. But as I said, marking your levels, you know, switching to the 5-minute time frame will help. But in this 1 minute, I can show you real quick where the support zone is, and right here. So theoretically, if the price goes down to the support level, you can expect to do a call trade and a pullback can occur. Now, it's theoretically, because sometimes you could break that level. And the opposite is true for the resistance. So here's your resistance in this chart. And as you can see here, the candles, it pulled back from the resistance. But if you see in this part right here, you can see that it didn't. It broke through this resistance level now, which turned into a support. But instead of doing a pullback because it's a support, you would think it could have gone back up, but it didn't. It broke through that, going back down. And that's why we have the RSI and stochastic indicators. They help. The RSI is a trend indicator, so it helps show which way the candles are potentially going, and Same with the oscillator, the stochastic. So it's stochastic when it crosses up or down. That's primarily the direction the candles may be going. And then when the RSI touches the 30 or 70 level, same thing. If it touches 70, potentially will go down, touches 30, potentially will go up. So it's really simple, but know that your technical analysis is always paramount to this strategy. So let me go ahead and show you our first trade. Now, like I said, we're using 1 minute candles and we are in the OTC market and the time frame is 1 minute, but that can vary depending on the chart situation. Our first investment is $50. So as you can see here, I'm marking my support level right now with the 1 minute. And as you can see, that's all we needed in this case. It was easy to find the support level. I marked it earlier. So with the line there, and then I was banking on a pullback, which is why I did a call position. So I'm hoping that this trade will go up in 1 minute and we make a profit. Okay, we have about 14 seconds left in the trade, and as you can see in the bottom here, the stochastic, even though it's still in the oversold position, it was starting to cross and the RSI touched the 30 level going up. So those confirmation made this first trade easy. Now I'm going to change my amount and compound. All right, so like I said earlier, couldn't really tell where the support and resistance levels, so to be sure, I went on the 5 minute time frame and I'm drawing my resistance line because I saw that this was a clear resistance area here, right here. See all these touches, you got 3 touches of the resistance, 3 or more touches of the pullbacks from the chart is a good support or resistance marker. And went back to the 1 minute chart, and as you can see, I did a put trade banking that it will do a pullback. However, in this trade I was a little early. This part right here would have been a better entry. Once it touched this one right here, right there, that probably would have been a better entry, right? But to be safe, even though I have like 27 seconds left, just in case that this doesn't go all the way down, I did another, what you call insurance, another $10 just in case if I lost this, I can still at least have a profit of $9.20 because 92% of $10, right? But fortunately for me, even at 7 seconds, my first trade went through. So there you go. So this method and what I did with insurance, it's risky, but it's also rewarding if you're able to get both trades. And in this case, I was able to get both trades. So instead of just 96, I was able to do 106. And that definitely added to my profit. So we're just going to skip ahead and let this trade finish out, and we're going to profit in this trade. Okay, about 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. That was getting close, but like I said, we won. Although, as you can see, anything a little later, I would have probably lost that. So that was mere seconds. Now, this is not quite compounding. I just wanted to, if I lost this, I just wanted to have an even $300. So I put 93.52 instead of actually compounding it. But here we go. So I put a put trade on this, and that was a mistake because I should have again waited for it to touch the resistance line. But on top of that, unbeknownst to me, because I thought this was gonna go down, the market actually, had I paid more attention, was actually showing me that it's going up. And this 2 candles right here, These two red candles were technically like this candle, a correction candle. So this market, at least this area right here, was a uptrend market. So I will lose this because of that reason. And it should have known based on the behavior of the RSI. It's above the 50 and on its way to the 70 line. And then the stochastic has hovered above the 80 level or the overbought area. And although that can go down anytime soon, like right here, it stayed up there. But this even broke the resistance. So that's a strong buy. So I lost that. No big deal. Shook it off. And instead, I put in $100 investment in hopes to win my next trade. Now with this made sense to me that if I did a put trade, because I saw that this is a decent resistance area. So theoretically again, and then you have like the RSI pretty much touching the 70 level, and then you have the stochastic in the 80 level. So what comes up must come down, right? And vice versa. So it's been hovering on the overbought for a while, the stochastic, and then the RSI just touched the top. So as you can see here, this is a resistance level. So I thought it was going to go down, and it should have. You can even see the RSI trying to go down, but for some reason in this trade, I just missed it by like 2 seconds, as you can see there. And that hurt. It was going to go down, but the sellers were still pushing, So I was like, screw this. Let's use a different chart, which is the best thing to do if you can't, if you're not sure about the chart. That's what I should have done in the first place, is just find another chart. It's very seldom that you'll be able to win more than once on the same chart, unless you can read the market that well. But you're better off just taking your time and look at multiple charts. So with that said, I did the same strategy as before. It changed my candlestick time frame to 5 minutes, and in a way to find a better support and resistance levels. And in this case, I found a support level with the M5. And then I'm going to switch back to the 1 minute chart. And based on this, so we have a situation here where, there's a gap in from the candle to the support zone. So this is another technique you can use. If you know that the current market is going downwards here, you got all these red candles, you got the higher lows, lower lows, it's going down, and then you have a support zone, and you have all these candles right here, all these sellers candles. So you can assume theoretically that this trade will eventually hit the support area and then do a pullback. And that's kind of what I did with this trade. So as you can see, I pretty much used my entire balance, which is something I don't ever recommend you guys doing, but I was certain that in 1 minute, this is gonna bounce off of the support zone, but it had time to go there. So the gamble was right, and I won that trade. But as you can see, the next candle is a green candle because it did hit the 30 level in the RSI, and the cross happened in the 20 level of the stochastic. So if I did want to stay in that candle and take a chance, I would have done a call position. But again, just like in the past trades, that could break through the support zone, and then I would have lost that. But in this last trade here, again, if I lose this would have been the last trade for today, whether I win or lose. So I put 84 because even if I lost, I would still be up about over $100. So Again, switch to the M5. That seems to work as far as finding a good support and resistance zone, in this case a support zone. And then to be safe, I put 3 minutes and in a call position because it is the last trade and I didn't want, just in case there's a flat, just in case it didn't go my way after one candle, I still have like 2 minutes left to make up for it. So to be safe, I decided to do 3 minutes. And then on top of that, we have the chart going on an upwards direction. So it's very minimal, but this is actually going up and the trend is going up. So you have that. And then on top of that, the stochastic is not obvious that it's going up, but you have the RSI going above the 50. So in 3 minutes, I'm hoping that this trade will win. So let's go ahead and skip ahead and get our money. Let's go. Okay, we have about 15 seconds left in this trade, but as you can see, that was really close because this candle could have gone the other way, as you saw right there. And this just goes to show you that even though it's a 3-minute trade, it's not guaranteed that 3 minutes would be enough to win. But we did win, and as you can see, our profit is now $211. Not a bad trading session today, but just know that even though it was 3 minutes, that doesn't mean it's going to automatically be a win. Well, there you guys have it. Hope you enjoyed that video and learned something from it, that even when you lose a couple times like I did, you can still bounce back from it. But know that you have to manage your investment and your risks when you're trading like that, like kind of what I did there. It's very risky and I don't recommend it. But as always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, smash that like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified for more videos just like this. As always, guys, be smart with your money, stay safe, don't be impatient, and you do all that, you will eventually profit with binary options. So until the next video, take care, God bless, bye-bye.